Okay, I want to take my hat off to PJ and the Minnesota football team. They stayed in the fight. Very experienced football team. We had to execute on all three phases of the game. We had to win the second quarter and the third quarter. We talked about that. That didn't get done. Got to go back and look at the film and see what we need to fix. But I thought the guys played hard. I thought they played to the end.
What did you think about Chubba coming out there, getting the start, and jumping off with a good start as well?
I thought he saw it early. I thought he saw it early, but I didn't think he saw it towards the end of the game. So that's why it was the change with Logan. Thought Logan gave us a better chance.
And Mickey, you went 6 straight 3-and-outs with Chubba, then the 7th possession was a pick. I mean, did you think about going to Logan earlier at that point?
Yeah, we probably should have, but we figured we had to throw the ball down the field. And then when he wasn't seeing it, then we figured we had to make a change. But you're right. In this league you can't do that. You can't go 6 3-and-outs in this league. You can't do it because they'll eat the clock up.
Which throw can Logan basically not make that you feel like Chubba needs to be in there to throw? Which one was that today?
Well, you're right about that, Sam. He made some good throws today, and you just got to be more consistent in practice for what we see. But he played. He stood up today.
You said Chubba's not seeing it. What does that mean?
Well, he's not seeing the coverage. He's not seeing the progression that he needs to get to, the way he needs to get the ball to. We have kids running open, and he's got to find him. He's got to find him. He's got to hit him.
Did it get close with Casey at all today, or beforehand?
Well, I thought he had a better feeling. He had more feeling in his hand today, but I just didn't feel comfortable playing him. He's been hit a lot this year.
What was it about their backup quarterback that gave your defense more trouble than their starter?
Well, they threw it more with him than we thought they would throw with him, and we knew he would pull the ball. Well, he's probably a better athlete than two. So they felt comfortable. And that kid had snaps. That kid played against Minnesota. I think he played the second half of Illinois. So it was a backup, but it was a backup that had game reps.
Did you think that first half he gained 110 yards rushing, and the second another drop off like last week, 36 yards? What's the difference?
Well, I'm going to go back and look at it, but I thought they did a better job up front of in their gaps, and I thought we had to do a better job of moving them out of the gaps.
What did they do on offense in the second half? I mean, you held them to 31 yards in that first half on defense. Besides Mo just getting going, what were they doing?
Well, it was a 2-score game. They stayed with their game plan. I mean, when you play a team like that, you got to really get a 3 scores up on them before they can change their game plans. A 2-score, they're comfortable. They're going to continue to do it. Just like the old like we said, it was a wishbone offense. So they was going to stick with their game plan as long as it was a 2-score game because it was in reach.
Mickey, when you get into a spot where you're going back and forth between 2 quarterbacks, can you describe how the process works on the sidelines between you and Coach Whipple and how those decisions are made in the moment?
Well, I thought Whoop and I was on the same page because when we thought the kid was struggling, wasn't seeing it, we went to Logan. So we communicate, and I'll let Whip makes the call. But if I think it's a call that he should make, then I'll let him know. But we were on the same page today when it came to the quarterbacks.
Only 31 yards for Minnesota in the first half. What did you think of the Huskers defense?
They play lights out. I thought the defense played lights out throughout the whole game. They gave us a chance to win.
Was their 2 long passes were actually against the wind. It looked like one on parts like maybe he thought the ball was going to sail and maybe come to him. Did the defensive backs misjudge it based on the wind, those couple of throws?
Well, I thought he was going for the pick. It was a taller kid, so you teach the shorter corners to play the hands. So I thought he was going for the pick, and the ball hung up there. And as the ball hung up there, the guy out jumped him. But he was going for the pick, and like you said, he thought he was going to be overthrown.
Nick, what does this say about the team where you're at right now? You get the ball back. You still have a chance to tie it. Logan, the third 5, maybe you could run it.
Yeah. He said the same thing, that he should have ran it, and he would have at least got 2 or 3 yards. But he said the same thing. We thought he should have ran the ball. Use your feet right there.
And then the fourth down play, yeah, arguably the best player catch he makes.
Yes, he's got to grab that. He's got to squeeze in. Is a bang play. He's going to be a catch and a hit at the same time. He's been in those situations before. We expect him to catch those balls.
Is this all part of learning how to win?
Yeah, it's part of learning how to win, and it's part of executing. You got to execute in this league. And you saw the first half with the defense. The defense executed. The offense executed. When you execute in this league, you're going to have success. If you don't execute in this league, then things like this is going to happen. I got to do a better job to get them to execute.
What's your level of concern now at 3-6, and you probably couldn't have a tougher assignment with where you're going next week?
Well, we talked to the boys about that. We're gonna stick together. We're gonna block out the noise, and we're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna look at the film. We're gonna fix the things we need to fix, and then we're gonna move on to Michigan.
One or two more for Coach. Mickey, you said earlier in the week that Chubba plays a little bit nervous sometimes. Did you see that today?
Yes, and towards when he started not seeing it, thought he got a little antsy in the pocket.
Coach, what was the strategy with mixing in AG and Premier coming in for a couple of plays? What did they offer?
Well, AG got a little winded, and then we wanted to try to get Ramir in there, so we said we can pop one and get some speed in there on the draw plays. So when AG got winded, we just thought we should go to Ramir right there.